The Jaguar XJR9 is, in my honest opinion, the most interesting car of this update as a whole, because as you could see on my update preview video, the Koenigsegg CCXR is kinda overranked, and aside from that, there is not too much to look around. Therefore, I decided to have a look at this new Jaguar XJR9 performance, but since I am not in the official creators program yet, I had to ask someone else for knowledge, and what you will see will definitely give you the answer to the question of how worth this car actually is, so let's begin with it. The player who sent me the races you are about to see is Future Flash, which is one of the most skilled players that ever stepped into Asphalt 9. The first person to qualify for the Asphalt 9 Series eSport tournament on iOS, and the winner of several Asphalt 9 eSport competitions like the Vodafone 5G Cup, the Lamborghini LPL Championship, or the Snapdragon eSport Series on iOS, and I think that his consistency could lead him to be the next Asphalt Series winner. He sent me a few laps using the XJR9 on different tracks, on beach landings so we can see how good it is on twisty tracks, on 1000 minutes where we will be able to see its capabilities on a bit more straight map, and at last but not least on Pudong Rise, which is the final test to check the floaty drift and drift radius of this new A-class car. So let's begin with the laps, and make sure to subscribe to Future Flash YouTube channel from the link of the description, where you will be able to see insane laps and a ton more of top content. Okay, so the first thing that calls for my attention about this car is that the drift radius is not especially sharp, it's just okay-ish, or at least that's what I can appreciate on these first corners. And I don't know if you guys noticed that despite that the Shockwave Nitro lasts for quite a while, definitely doesn't last as long as it should on a car that, let's remember, has almost 85 points of Nitro as the stat display. So definitely I think that it must have fake Nitro with a true Nitro value sitting around the mid-70s rather than on 85, and that's also the impression that Future Flash had while driving it, so keep that in mind. Anyways, the XJR9 Shockwave Nitro duration is quite strong nonetheless, so at least we can say that it gives a strong support despite not being as good as displayed on these stats. This car drift speed ain't super good either, but I kinda understand that since this car insane top speed must be balanced, it must have a few flaws. Still, Future Flash managed to do such a strong time with this car on a twisty track as beach landing is, which I don't doubt he will manage to beat in and improve in the future. But now is the time to check the acceleration and the top speed of this car on a bit more straight track as it is, for example, 1000 minutes, so let's get into it. Okay guys, so let's get real. It's not a secret that this car acceleration was supposed to be bad from the very beginning, since on the stat we could see an acceleration value of only 69.24 points, which is only understandable due to this car's massive top speed. Talking about top speed, this car airspeed is massive for an A-class car, 563 km per hour on air and 432 km per hour on ground, which is kinda hard to appreciate on this lap due to the Future Flash tricks to aim for a better top speed in order to make the best time possible. And as we could see on the lap prior, the top speed drops on the Cairo spiral, and it's quite exciting when we can see once again that even though it has a strong Shockwave Nitro duration, this car takes a bit to reach its complete top speed. I personally think that this car will be a huge challenge to dominate overall, not only because of the handling and low acceleration, but also for the massive top speed you have to reach in order to outstand all your rivals in multiplayer. It's pretty obvious that this is not a car you should use on classic multiplayer, because basically more agile cars will eat you if you get to race on a twisty track. As I said, on this last Pudong Rise lap, we will have the chance to look a bit closer into these Jaguar drifting and floaty capabilities, because Pudong overall is a speed-oriented track mostly, less twisted than Cairo, so here you all will have the chance to appreciate the true power of the Jaguar XJR9. Seriously, this car on speed-oriented tracks and on the right hands will basically break A-class. I think that I will definitely spend a few tokens trying not only to unlock it, but also trying to start it up a bit, so I can use it on the Clash at a proper stats mostly. These extremely good laps that Future Flash sent me definitely helped me to decide if I should or not go for this car, and I really hope they help to you too. On these last corners at Shanghai is where Future Flash managed to pull quite decent floaty drifts, even though this car okayish drift radius does not help to take them according to the insane top speed that you can actually reach. But now it's your turn, guys. Will you try to unlock this car, or will you just try to save up as many tokens as possible for the future? Let me know in the comment section. Make sure to have a look at Future Flash channel on the link in the description, and I will see you really soon. Goodbye, guys.